Greetings, Rachel Manners. You may feel disoriented. This is a perfectly normal side effect of cryogenic sleep and will pass quickly. Don't worry, you will feel much better soon. Please exit the cryo chamber and proceed immediately to the main deck. Emergency condition number 10/1902 has arisen and you must address it immediately.
Hello, computer.
Thank you for arriving so quickly, Rachel. I know you may be a little disoriented, but I need your help.
Where am I?
You're currently on board the interstellar probe CX-1220 Mizuka. We're orbiting an unknown planet in the NGC 9725 system.
Where is everyone?
According to my scan of the ship, you are the only crew member on board. My memory blocks appear altered, so I'm missing the data on exact events. I can tell you that the other crew members left the ship a long time ago, never returned, and we have remained in orbit ever since.
Why was I left behind?
Unfortunately, I lack access to that information, but...
What? I'm all alone on this probe, and all you can tell me is that we're in orbit, and the crew left a long time ago.
It's important...
And you woke me up for this? Enter the bloody Earth coordinates, prepare to leave, and put me back into cryosleep. I don't want to be woken up again until we get home.
Rachel, you must calm down and listen. I was forced to wake you because the ship needs emergency repairs. In fact, this is fortunate for you. If I had not been reactivated by the emergency signal, I would have remained in standby mode and you would have never left cryosleep.
You're right. Panic never solves anything. Now what is the emergency?
The probe has been hit by a meteor storm. Several core systems have malfunctioned, and the probe is in danger of catastrophic failure. You must repair these systems now, or I cannot guarantee survival.
Are you nuts? I'm not a systems engineer. I'm the astrobiologist. How am I supposed to repair the probe? I'd be better off in cryosleep. At least I wouldn't see the end coming.
These repairs do not require engineering skills, Rachel. The repair functions are semi-automated, and you have enough training to do this. And what other option do you have?
All right, computer. You've won.
Thank you, Rachel. And please call me Julia. That is much better than computer, don't you think? I will now explain the interface. This is the planet view function.
What does it do?
This allows you to interact with planets that we encounter. For example, I have no information on the planet below, but this can be remedied by using the simple scanning function. You will see 3 icons on this panel. They are Planet Scan, Material Harvest, and Travel to the Surface. Note, you can perform any of these other operations until the planet is scanned. As we race against time, you should now focus on material harvesting and repairing the faulty parts of the probe. This function is Material View. You use this to check your available supplies of critical raw materials. This is Mobot View.
What is a Mobot? It's huge.
Mobot 2400.21 is an experimental mobile robot. Its presence on the probe was a highly guarded secret. Mobot is ideal for planetary exploration under hazardous conditions. Upgrade and Repair View is the ship's small automated laboratory. Repairing the damaged ship parts is your first priority. To make repairs, you need to have a set amount of specific raw materials. If you hover your mouse over a red area, you will get a list of what you need to repair that section. If you want to upgrade a ship's part, you will need to have the correct blueprint first. This view is used during interplanetary travels. Since my data files on this system are missing, this function is of no use now. Now you should return to the planet view and get started, don't you think? You should concentrate on the probe repairs first. The ship is barely holding together. The repairs have been successfully completed. The repairs have been successfully completed. The repairs have been successfully completed. It seems you have completed all the repairs.
So now, can you explain to me what's going on?
My information is still incomplete, but here is what I know. Before the meteor struck the probe, we were in orbit around this planet. You might be able to find some answers to your questions down there.
Are you suggesting I send Mobot down for some exploration?
Exactly.
Wow, I don't believe it. To actually see the surface of a distant planet up close. I've been waiting for this moment for such a long time.
This is J.U.L.i.A 6. I'll try to locate some data about it from my backup database. Hopefully, this was not erased.
Pardon my interruption, but my sensory readings detect incredible levels of radiation.
That is strange. This planet was one of the primary targets for our main mission objective.
And now I remember, our mission was to look for sentient life forms, indicated by the leading Earth laboratories. If our primary target is devoid of life due to radiation, that would mean our entire mission was senseless.
Can you estimate the timeline of the pollution?
Just a second. According to my preliminary tests, any life that might have been present would have been destroyed about 500 years ago by a vast explosion. This explosion seemed to be hundreds of thousands times stronger than the most powerful nuclear device on Earth at the time of our departure.
Obviously, this planet never recovered from this catastrophic event. Julia, what's that thing down there on the map?
It looks like an artificial structure. I think it's well worth exploring. I'm activating Mobot's exploration mode.
Mobot stands in front of the abandoned research station. The silence hangs heavy in the air, interrupted only by the mild whirl of Mobot's internal electronics. While the station entrance seems accessible, the obvious decay and disorder are visible reminders that no one has kept house for a long time.
This planet is a real dustbin. It's unbelievable anyone would ever try to find life here.
Don't forget, Rachel, that we had to travel quite far to reach this place. A lot of time has passed since our departure, so our earlier observations were really a long time ago. If Mobot is correct and the planet was destroyed only 500 years ago, it may have been very different when observed from Earth before our departure.
So not only back on Earth, but even here. Everyone I ever knew. is now dead. I now understand what it feels like to be totally alone.
The back of the station is littered with a pile of useless junk, half covered in omnipresent dust. Nearby is a hovercraft, around which are torn out pieces of electronics and wires. The machine is well beyond repair. Even if the crew wanted, they would have no way to leave. A dead body is lying on the ground, his fingers clutched around a small device. Next to the body stands a small, crudely hewn stone, vaguely resembling a tombstone.
A dead body is behind recognition. Strangely enough, even after all the years, his grip didn't loosen. Observation: it's a small primitive radiation detector. It seems it was constructed from bits and pieces of the hovercraft and other station devices.
Pretty ingenious if you ask me, but it seems to me he was too late.
It's nothing more than a pile of junk. Faint hint of scratches indicates that there was once a name engraved. Unfortunately, it's completely illegible now. The hovercraft is beyond repair. It's been ripped open and various wires are dangling from the dashboard. Someone stripped the hovercraft for parts, destroying their only means of escape. I can't understand why they even built a base here. With this amount of radiation, it's impossible to stay alive more than a couple of days. Even the space suits are not designed for these levels. And this crew member is dressed in normal clothes. It doesn't make any sense.
The feeling of death is stronger in the station corridor. It is not just the stale dead air or broken doors, but the corpse of a middle-aged woman. Her head gently leans to the left as if she were sleeping. This is just more evidence of an expedition gone terribly wrong.
I found an ID card on this crew member, providing visual feed now.
Oh no. Cynthia! We studied together at Cambridge. This can't be right. Tell me it's just a bad dream.
Try to remain calm, Rachel. Sadly, you have failed to realize that you are the only crew left. Everyone else is dead.
Commentary: it seems that the cause of her death was a bullet from a firearm fired at point-blank range. Caution: I've detected virulent organic life forms in the air. It might be too dangerous to bring those back to the probe. Please make sure to maximize the decontamination process to be sure the life forms are destroyed.
Do you think those life forms are native to the planet?
I will analyze a sample. Analysis: judging from DNA scan, those are heavily mutated viri, originating from the crew member bodies and then genetically modified by the high radiation levels.
The station's central room is nothing more than a tomb. The crew ended their short life in here as the radiation was far too much for them to battle. The sight is made more bizarre by the presence of a solitary computer terminal sitting neatly on a worktop.
The computer has no power. I think it must be dead.
As far as I was briefed, all these stations are solar powered. The panel array should be next to the main building. Maybe they just need some maintenance.
Good idea. Try to find them.